Hello, and welcome to my little corner of the internet. My name is Duchess Leveline. If you're new here, hello. If you're a returning viewer, hi, my loves. So, today, the Golden came out yesterday, and today we're going to be reacting to it. Um, I this has been a highly anticipated album. This is the final album of Jungkook before he probably starts making preparations to head to the military. Um, yeah. Uh, if you don't know, this space, this channel, this little corner of the internet is an army only space, really. So we talk about army related things and react to army related videos. I'm a baby army. I'm still growing and still learning. But personally, I feel like what it means to be an army is to actively work towards BTS's success. And that means streaming, that means voting, that means enjoying the content they put out. If you are not actively working towards BTS's success, you are not an army. You're a casual listener. My mom is not an army. She's a casual listener because I do play some BTS songs for her and she listens on occasion. But that doesn't make her army. She has to actively work towards BTS's success. Actively work towards BTS's success. That's an army. And again, one of those is streaming, voting, enjoying the content they put out. So they put out a content. If it's free, go watch it, go check it out. It might be your taste or whatever. If it's not free, you don't need to pay for it. If armies can cook you. I'm just saying. Or you don't have to watch it. There are paid content that is out of my budget at this current time, and I'm not going to stress about it because I can do other things that would actively work towards BTS success, but are free. Right, but one of them is streaming. So because this is a solo debut of Jungkook, I'm gonna need y'all to stream. Okay, when Layover came out, we streamed the heck out of the album. I haven't done much reactions of Layover on this channel just because personal time, but I'm gonna pull up my streaming history on Spotify. Like, girl was streaming when Face and D-Day came out. I didn't really know much about like being an active army then, so records did not. Yeah, it's not good. But when I did know, when I started to call myself an army, I knew that I needed to actively work towards. I couldn't be passive. Otherwise, I'm just a casual listener, right? Like, I don't want 2025 to come and then I'm fighting for BTS tickets with casual listeners. Like, no. If I'm gonna fight for BTS ticket, I better fight against armies. like that's it. Like we're fighting, okay? But I feel like for you to deserve, honestly, that spot, you need to have been working towards BTS success. Because it's the debut week, we need all the help we can get in terms of streaming and streaming properly. In the description of this video, I included a link to a playlist that I created. Sorry, let me pull it up real quick. So this is the playlist I made on Spotify. I will include the link in the description. Add it to your Spotify library and stream it. It has all golden songs. It has Standing Next to You as that's the main track. It has it in its appropriate order. In appropriate placement so that it can actually be counted, which is about every 3 songs you have Standing Next to You. This is a 10-hour playlist. It's advised for you to make playlists that are short, but this is mostly for sleeping, and I made it immediately as I made it at 9:30 p.m. Like, as soon as Golden came out at 9, I made this playlist at 9:30, and I put it on my Twitter, and 25 people already liked it, so that means it's in the library of 25 other people, right? Like, there are 25 other armies streaming this playlist, and I'm just one of many armies who are making playlists, who are making sure that other armies have an easier time streaming. So we need all the help we can get for Jungkook, right? So make sure to stream. If you don't have the time, you're busy, you can't stream, I have a link in my description called Station Head, where all you have to do is click on it, and as long as you have Spotify Premium and Apple Music, one or the other, Spotify Premium, it has to be Premium, or Apple Music, you can help Jungkook by streaming, right? So yeah, we need all the help we can get. Please, there will be a lot of voting things. I haven't really talked about voting on this channel. I will be talking about it on this channel once I figure it out. But yeah, so being active is what makes you an army. Otherwise, you're a casual listener. In any case, let's actively appreciate Jungkook's album. Like, I'm really hyped for this album because I listened to it last night before I slept. Oh, it was good. It was really good. Spoiler alert, Jungkook is an amazing artist. I like some songs better than others, but you know, that's what comes with being a human with subjective taste. I have my preferences, but this is one of my preferences. Standing next to you is, I just knew it was gonna be good. Like the previous, so on my channel, I have two videos where I talk about where we go over the golden album, and I look at the golden album preview, and I look at like the snippets of the songs, and I'm like, oh, I like this one better, I like that one better. One of the ones that kind of like stood out to me was Standing Next to You, and I was like, I have a feeling I'm gonna like this one, like I'm really gonna like it. And it came out and I really liked it. So spoiler alert, on this channel we do not do first time react. I don't care for that. I mostly focus on commentary on the lyrics. Really, I like music as much as the next person. I mostly just kind of vibe to the music. For me, lyrics matter the most. Like, so that's why I mostly focus on this channel. So while I don't do first time reaction, I do first time reactions to the lyrics. Okay, so now that we have that all out of the way, normally I would use Dulcet, but Dulcet is for translations, and the thing is, this is an English album, so there isn't a need for a translation, so it's probably why it's not here. It's probably why it's not here yet. So what we're gonna do is we are going to use, is it out on Genius? We're gonna use either Genius or Spotify. Yeah, I think we'll use Spotify. So Standing Next to You, again, link to this playlist would be in my description. Link to having Army stream for you will also be in my description as well. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, this is Run Bulletproof. Oh, I was like, I thought this was an English album. But yeah, no, on this channel we listen to oh, there's no lyrics. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. What do you mean no lyrics?
This is just another love song, baby. It's my way of putting feelers out.
Okay. So officially, we have decided that Apple Music is the superior streaming platform. I've always said it. Okay, the sound is amazing. Dolby, they know what they're doing. But the fact that there is lyrics on Golden on Apple Music, but it's not on Spotify, nah, trash Spotify. On top of all the issues we have with Spotify as armies, because they keep trying to sabotage us, nah, trash Spotify. So we're gonna be doing Apple Music. I don't particularly like the layout because it's so small, but you know, it is what it is. Anyways, Standing Next to You by Jungkook. Let's go. Uh, I, I couldn't help myself. This was so good. It was so good. Jungkook. Ah, the vocals. The vocals. You cannot listen to this song without moving your body. It's just not gonna happen. It's just not. It's not. It is such a fun dancing song. Like if I play this song to my mom, she's gonna dance to it, and she doesn't even particularly care about Korean or any non-English, non-English or non-Afrobeat song. Like, but she's gonna dance to this song. This song is universal. This is gonna be a hit. This is gonna be a hit. I love it. You can't listen to I can't imagine anybody hating this song. Like, if I played this song and you hate it, I'm gonna question your taste forever. Like, is that serious? I'm sorry, it's serious. Like, oh, I want to play it again. I want to play it. You know what? We're playing it again. We're playing it again. I don't care. This is my channel. This is my video. I'm playing it again. Like, okay, this time we're gonna focus on the lyrics because I was having a little too much fun just listening to the audio only. So we're gonna focus on the lyrics this time around. Okay. Okay.
Take me slow. I push up on this funk and give me miracles. Make you know how we love the ride is something we control. You're right. Long night, long night, rock to this. Long night, long night, rock to this. Screaming at this to find us loving. Long night, long night, rock to this. Screaming at this to find out we'll survive the test of time. They can't deny your love. They can't divide us. We'll survive the test of time. I promise I'll be right. Standing next to you. Standing in the fire next to you. It's deeper than the hate. It's deeper than the pain. When it's deep like DNA. Something they can take away.
Okay, so I heard that they have a song titled DNA. This is a reference to that. I also heard earlier when I was dancing to it, Afterglow, which I feel like is a reference to 3D. If you've heard 3D, you know that jumping confetti. So DNA Afterglow, it looked like the music video had Black Swan visual references, from what I understand. Have I seen Black Swan? I don't think I've seen Black Swan or DNA. Yeah, I was told that I need to get to it because it's amazing, but we'll get to it. So DNA is one of the references to a previous song. I don't know what exactly the reference is, but where is it? When it's deep like DNA. Oh my goodness, these lyrics. Okay, I'll talk about it at the end. Let's just vibe with the lyrics right now. The vocal line on that.
Afterglow, leave your body golden like the sun.
Leave your body golden like the sun and the moon. Afterglow. Girl, this is not for under 18. Like, if you're a minor, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, this is parental advisory kind of lyrics, but it's okay. It's whatever. It's kind of exciting. Okay. I swear that I'll be right here. Like, did you hear the way he sung that? Like, let me play that. Like, it went high and beautiful. His vocal is amazing. It's just amazing, 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 amazing. Where is it? They can't divide us. We'll stand a ten. Yeah. Okay. Let me just. Okay. I want to dance with someone. This is just. Whew. It's so fun. It's so fun. Okay, so what I said about Apple Music being the superior music platform because of the lyrics, yeah, it was kind of wonky a bit, but it's okay. It's okay. So let me see. Does Genius have it? Next to you. If only I can sing as well as him. Like, I will not shut up. His vocal is so just, God, it's so beautiful. So beautiful. He is a professional. He knows what he's doing. Okay. Yeah, Genius is on top of it. Good job. Okay, standing next to you. Oh, Genius is with Apple Music. No wonder. Okay, so standing next to you. Play me slow. Push up on this funk, and give me miracles. Let your body know. Make it known. How we left and right is something we control. You already know. This song is this particular verse. I'm getting sexy vibes. Like, if you know how a man and a woman does the tango, like, is it even a woman part? Whatever. A man and his partner does the how they do the devil's tango on the bed. Play me slow sounds like foreplay. You know, foreplay, you don't rush it, you get into it. Push up on this funk and give me miracle. I really don't want to be gross and crass with it, but I'm pretty sure it's self-evident what you're using to push up on where, and the miracle is the climax of it all. So he said, let your body know. Like, your body, if you are participating in coitus, your body knows what to do when you really like that person, right? Like, and make it known. Obviously, most people are loud and when they're excited. Yeah, it reminds me of just the active participation of coitus, basically. I don't know how else to put it. If you're under 18, I'm sorry that you have to listen to this breakdown, but this verse, I was like, ooh, the euphemisms, I can hear it. Anyways, pre-chorus is, you know that all night long we rock to this, screaming, I testify this loving, all night long we flock to this, screaming, I testify that we'll survive the end of time. They can't deny our love. They can't divide us. We'll survive the test of time. I promise I'll be right here. So, sorry. Okay. So, the way I look at this is when you're in the midst of the act of coitus, you make promises. You make a lot of promises that you may or may not keep, but you just want to make as many promises as you can to reassure your partner to keep the act going, to keep the action going, because it's fun. It's like, oh my gosh, I love you so much, you're the best, oh my god, da, 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 da. You know, and it's one of the reasons why some people have issues breaking up when they think about, like, but you said you loved me in this particular instance. Girl, they were saying whatever to get you to keep going. Like, I don't know what to tell you. So that is what I feel this pre-chorus is kind of hinting at, because it's like all the promises. Like, first they've already established that this is the action they're taking in the bedroom. Like, well, it's in the they could do it anywhere. I don't know. I don't judge. I'm just saying, like, you know, respectfully, in this household we are trying to be PG-13. So we're just going to put the scene in the bedroom. It could be the kitchen for all I know. Again, I don't judge. Kitchen's kind of disgusting. It could be the living room, you know, whatever. Or the bathroom. What was I getting at? Anyway, so the first verse has already established, like, Jungkook and I, just kidding. But like, Jungkook and his partner is in the midst of the action, right? And then if you listen to the promises that are being made in the pre-chorus, it sounds like this is what he's saying to make sure that the thing is, like, the action keeps going. Like, the promises, they just fall. If you've ever had sex, you know. I'm sorry. Like, I'm trying to explain it as, like, if you, viewer, has ever had sex, you understand what I'm talking about, where things just kind of fall out of your mouth because you're just so excited and pleased and pleasured that, you know, you want that feeling to keep going. So you want to make your partner comfortable to keep that feeling going. And one of the ways you make your partner comfortable to keep that feeling going is by praising them, is by making them feel that they're loved, that they're going to be well taken care of. It goes both ways for both the man and the woman, and the man and the man, and the woman and the woman. It goes both ways. You want to make your partner comfortable, loved, and pleased so that they keep going, and then that makes you pleased because you're comfortable and you're loved, right? It's like it's a positive loop, right? So you have the first line that says, you know that all night long we rock to this. Think about, like, rocking the bed when you're really going at it. You've watched movies, you know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry if you're under 15, I can't help you. Like, go do sexual ed on another person's channel. Like, this is not the place for you. But for those of you who are mature enough, you understand what I'm talking about. Like, you know, when you're going at it, depending on how strong, and in this particular case, if we're rocking to it, we're going at it pretty strong here. And it's all night long. Okay, I'm screaming, I testify this loving. Like, oh my gosh, this is the best. I don't know how else to put it. Like, this is such a good song. It's written really well. I'm calling it, this is the best song out of the album. I haven't, for now at the very least, but like, I haven't really dived deep into the other albums yet. But, you know, like, when you're screaming, when it's good and you're not faking it, you know, you usually end up screaming a lot because it's just so good, and you let out a scream of happiness and joy and pleasure. And screaming usually is a testament to the fact that the person is enjoying what is going on. Some people are silent enjoyers of pleasures, but for the most part, most people audibly let out some sort of sound to indicate that, keep going. Like, you're doing just fine. You're doing amazing, sweetie. Just keep going. I love what's happening right here. Whether it's a man telling that to his partner, or it's a woman telling that to her partner, or it's just whoever telling that to their partner, that, keep going. Okay? Like, usually screams do indicate that. Pleasurable screams do indicate that your partner just, it's hitting the good spot. Will survive the test of time. They can't deny our love. They can't divide us. Will survive the test of time. I promise I'll be right here. So the later half of this pre-chorus right here is basically what I was hinting at when I say that when someone is in the midst of a pleasurable act like sex, they usually say whatever positive stuff to the partner to make sure a partner keeps going. Like, that's when they're making all the promises. Oh, I'll get you a car. Oh, I'll cook for you. Oh, I'll marry you. Or I love you. Like, they make all the promises in that particular instance. If you've had sex, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Whether they keep those promises after the sex, depends on how strong your relationship is. I mean, during sex, most of the time, people start making all these wild ass promises. So that's what this seems to me. Whereas, we'll survive the test of time. Yeah, like, I'm gonna be with you forever. I'll be right here. Like, where nobody's gonna ever break us. Girl, you're having sex. Like, whether or not those promises are gonna stand the test of time, see after a while has passed, and then revisit it. Like, but it's very relevant to how most people act during sex. So that's a good song. This is a good song. Standing next to you, standing in the fire next to you. Oh, it's I am a mature adult. I promise you I'm a mature adult. But this is hilarious. It's deeper than the rain. It's deeper than the pain when it's deep like DNA. Something they can't take away. Take off. Take off. Oh my god, this is such a well-written song. Who wrote this? Oh my gosh, who wrote it? I need to know who wrote it, because it's genius. I love it. I love it. Who wrote it? Oh my goodness. This is just great. BTS Dead Fandom. Oh. Yes. I'll pull up why I think that this is genius. Oh no, it hasn't been updated. Okay, it hasn't been updated. Oh, to the album, Golden. Oh, it has been updated. Okay, never mind. Standing next to you. Okay. So, Andrew Watt and Circuit. Okay, Andrew Watt and Circuit. Okay. I don't know who wrote this particular, like, chorus, but it's just genius. Okay, so here's why I think it's genius. So, standing next to you obviously is just meaningful in terms of, a lot of times as a partner, you want that person beside you. You want that person with you in the ups and downs of your life. When things are going great, you want somebody to share the joy with. Just be happy for you. You're happy for them. Like, when you have something good in your life, you want to share that with somebody, right? You call your mom, you call your dad, your brother, your sister, your friend, your best friend. You want to share it to the world. You post it on social media. Like, you want, and if you have a partner, you want to tell it to your partner. You want people next to you that you can share that good news with, good experience with, right? When things are going terrible, you want people next to you to support you, to hold on to you if you stumble, to hug you just so that you can have strength to get over whatever the misery is. Like, you want that person next to you. So no matter if it's good in terms of like you want someone next to you to share your good experiences, or if it's bad whereas you want someone next to you to share your problems, and even who knows, like brainstorm a solution with you. Like, regardless of ups and downs, you want somebody next to you. That's what a partner is. Somebody that you put on equal footing to be next to you, who you respect, who you appreciate, who you love. All that, like, it's not, people don't make and other people partners lightly. Like, it's usually a very involved process because nobody wants to get their heart broken. So they do put in a lot of thought in who is going to stand next to them, who is going to be the partner. So Jungkook is saying he's going to stand next to you. That means a lot. He wants to be the partner for you, or whoever it is he's singing to. But when he says standing in the fire next to you, he is explicitly stating that when things are going wrong in your life, when you feel like your whole life is crumbling apart, it's burning, it's just everything is on fire, like nothing is going right for you, he wants to be there for you. And it's so easy for somebody, again, your partner, to share your joys, but it's hard to find a partner that's going to share your sorrows, right? Like, when things are going great, you know, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your partner, whoever, your significant other, whoever, usually are more than fine being next to you. When things are going terrible, you're sick, you have a death in the family, you are disabled, the amount of partners that stay by their disabled partner, the partner that is going through some mental health crisis, is very low. Like, not a lot of partners stay by their partners during the downs and the lows of those partners' lives, because it's hard. It's hard. It really is. Some people just break up and abandon them to their fate and, you know, move on with their lives. But for Jungkook to say specifically, I'm standing next to you, like, I'm standing in the fire, I'm burning with you, we're going to wade through this BS and get to the other side. That's a lot. That, I want a partner that says that actually does it. Not just says it, but actually does it. Like, it's meaningful. You know, it's deeper than the rain. It's deeper than the pain. It's when it's deep like DNA. Okay. Anyways, you know, it's deeper than the rain. Rain, when it hits, the way I see it, when rain hits, it hits the surface of the skin, right? Like, it's pretty shallow. But when, you know, it doesn't really penetrate deeper. Like, I feel this is what he's saying. I feel like he's saying that his love is not shallow. His love is not on the surface like how rain would hit. His love is deeper than it. It penetrates. It goes beyond your skin. Beyond your skin, beyond what it most of the time beauty standards are basically skin deep, like, it's how you look, right? But very few people look beyond your physical beauty. Look at who you are as a person, like, deeper. They look deep into you. I feel like that's what Jungkook is saying. Like, he can stand next to you, he can wade through fires of your life, like your world crumbling. He will share your misery with you and stand next to you, because his love is more than skin deep. Like, his love is so much deeper than the shallowness of most other people's love, right? I feel like that's what he's saying when he says, you know, it's deeper than the rain. It's deeper than the pain. If he's going to stand in the fire next to you, he's also going to be in pain. If you have a partner that is willing to share your sorrows, that partner is also in pain. Because from that partner's perspective, they have a partner that is in pain, and that makes them feel bad. It's like, if I have a boyfriend and my boyfriend is suffering and I'm deciding to stay with that boyfriend, I'm staying because I love them, right? And because I love them, I don't want them to suffer. So seeing them suffer makes me sad because then I'm suffering too, right? So it's deep, but I still stay because the love is deeper than the pain. Just because I'm seeing somebody I love suffer and I'm suffering because of it doesn't mean I want to run away. If I stay, that means that the pain that I'm feeling because my boyfriend is in pain is that pain that I'm feeling, I'm withstanding it. Because I decided to stay, I am bracing myself for that pain. I am holding on to that person because my love for that person is deeper than the pain I experience being with that person, right? I'm saying boyfriend because most of y'all are heteronormative, whatever. For me in particular, it's significant other. Anyways, now I was laughing the first time I read the chorus when it's deep like DNA because I was immediately thinking, my mind went to the gutter straight away. You know how, where does DNA come from? Like, just think about it. From a man, where does DNA come from? It comes from a specific act, and we spoke about that act outlined on verse 1. So, deeper, you're going really deep, you're really, really deep, and then we're referencing DNA here, so I promise you I'm mature usually. Most of my reviews aren't as explicitly dirty as this one is, but I can't review these lyrics any other way. This is straightforward in what it's hinting at and what it's saying. Something they can't take away. Take off. The way I look at it, like, again, this is just something they can't take away. It's like he's really, really emphasizing that he's going to be there next to you. Like, he's making the promise that, like, you and him are partners and nobody is gonna come and break that away. Like, he's not gonna cheat. The world is not going to, tear them apart. You know how parents can be sometimes, or a family, may not like your partner, and then that puts pressure on the child, and then the child breaks up and whatever. Like, it happens in real life, right? So he's basically making the promise that no, he's gonna be there next to you. Nobody is going to break y'all apart, right? But I was laughing because take off. This is the part where I was like, oh, this is a genius lyric. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking, right? The last two lines reference DNA, and I feel like because I'm seeing that when it's deep like DNA, I'm seeing it in terms of a sexual act. So that makes me see something they can't take away. That makes me see this as something you say in the midst of the act to the partner, that you're not going to cheat. Nobody is going to give it to me the way you're giving it to me right now. Like, you're not going to cheat. Nobody's going to come between us, right? And then the take off. I was laughing at that because when you're about to orgasm, it builds up. And then champagne confetti. Like, it builds up. Like, see, take off. The final takeoff is, ejaculating. That's how I read it. So, as cute as, like, the first half of the chorus, as cute as I try to make it sound in terms of, like, romance and all of that, I personally read the entire chorus as part of the continuation of the sex act that I talked about in verse 1. Like, think about it, right? I'm standing next to you. Okay, you're in the bed, literally next to the person, right? You're in the fire next to you. Fire is also used for passion as well. And when you're having sex with somebody, it can be pretty passionate, right? It's deeper than the rain. Deep. I don't know how else to explain it. It's deeper than the pain. when it comes to a woman experiencing sex, yeah, there is pain in the initial stages before, pleasure centers their head and the pleasure just, ooh, baby. Um, anyways, yeah, deeper than the pain. You go past the pain to get to the pleasure. When it's deep like DNA, referencing exactly where DNA comes out from, the instrument of a male's body the DNA comes out from. Hello. Um, Something they can't take away. Yeah, nobody's coming next to you. We're doing this right now together. Like we're passionate. We're doing this in the bed next to each other. And take off. We've built up to the orgasm and take off. The orgasm happens. Yeah, stand next to you, stand next to you, stand next to you. So that's the post chorus. Yeah, so basically, as much as I try to put a romantic spin on the entire thing, I see verse 1, pre chorus, and chorus as the active participation of sex. Like it's ongoing. He's describing it as it's going. He started with foreplay. Then he started with foreplay when he says, play me, standing next to you, play me slow. I see that as foreplay. And then the entirety of the lines after that is all about describing what's going on, right? Push up on this funk, give me miracles, make it known, okay? Make it known, screaming, I testify this loving. Like all night long, we flock to this, It's just, it's deep into the ring, deep into the pain. It's deep like DNA, and then take off, right? So it starts with foreplay, which is play me slow, right? And then it ends with orgasm, which is take off, right? Like that's how I see it. Yes, you can put a romantic spin on this, like romantic without having particularly be sexual, but personally, I see it as like actually sexual, like the act of sex, basically. In this household, we appreciate any and all interpretation. Like, I always stress that I want a different interpretation from you. So please always comment on the video about what you think, how you're reading the lyrics. But yeah, that's I always welcome it. I always welcome different interpretation. The reason I was laughing again is because I just looked at verse 2. The first word is afterglow. So you see what I mean? Afterglow is something that comes after you've orgasmed. Like, it's the afterglow. And the fact that it's coming right after the take off, where I said that take off is the orgasm, afterglow is what happens after the orgasm. So it fits. Interpretation fits. Anyways, live your body golden like the sun and the moon. You already know. Yeah, when the afterglow hits, it's just so deeply pleasurable. And you just kind of like, you're catching your breath. You feel great. It's just, all your pleasure centers are hit and you're just like vibrating. Like you're radiating with just positive energy that just comes from pure pleasure. It's amazing. Anyways, I'm mature. I swear mature. I'm googling over sexual like references and terms, and it's so immature. But oh my god. Okay, the pre-chorus is basically the same thing. You know that all night long we rock to this, screaming, I testify this loving. All night long we flock to this. All night long, to like really emphasize all night long. Screaming, I testify that we'll survive the test of time. They can't deny our love. They can't divide us. We'll survive the test of time. I swear that I'll be right here. Again, like, making the promises, doing the sex. Again, with the chorus, same thing. Standing next to you, standing in the fire next to you. It's deeper than rain. It's deeper than pain. When it's deep like DNA, something they can't take away. Take off. Right. Standing next to you, 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 standing next to you. Like bass drum. Yeah, so if you remove all the standing next to you and just condense it all into one, it's basically, this is a bedroom scene. I'm sorry. Like, this song is about a bedroom scene that is talked about in explicit detail. Foreplay, play me slow. Give me miracles. This is what I want. We're having this dynamic of like, I'm telling you what you want and you're giving it to me because you agreed to it, right? On another song in 3D, I heard a lot about consent. Like, he was asking for consent. In Standing Next to You, I haven't really read too much about the lyrics, but it's in English, so I did pick up some words, right? But that's 3D. So I feel like Standing Next to You, see, oh my gosh, see, yes, I know what I'm talking about. Like, I'm so happy. I was gonna say, like, Standing Next to You should come after 3D, because if I heard correctly, 3D, there's somewhere in there that asks for permission, right? So when you've asked for permission, Standing Next to You, that is during the actual, thing that you asked for permission, should come after that. So if 3D happened and Standing Next to You happened, one is asking for consent and one is the action. That means somewhere in the middle, somebody said yes. So basically, do you want to have sex? Somebody said yes. And then Standing Next to You is, we're having sex. That's the way I see it. Foreplay, play me slow. The entirety of verse 1, pre-chorus, chorus is all about all the different ways we're having sex in this, like all the different instances, that happens during the sex that we're having all night long. We're screaming, we're testifying that we're loving, we're making promises to each other that nobody's ever gonna come between us. We're getting things deeper than pain, deeper than rain, deep like DNA. And then we take off, right? And then we have, after we've taken off, we have afterglow, where your body is just radiating with pleasure. I don't know how else you can interpret this lyric. I don't know how else you can interpret this song. I would love to know how else you can interpret this song. Please let me know. Please let me know. Like, this is just, I'm smiling because it's just a cute but genius song. Like, anyways, let's watch the music video. I watched it and I had so much fun with it. There were many things that were just so interesting, to me at least. YouTube. Oh, there it is. See, I already watched it. Okay, I like the music video. Oh, this song is my song. I love it so much. Do you know what I just thought of? Okay, we've established that this is a mature household. We've established that I think that this song is about the act of sex, like, that's occurring right now. So when I saw the Lamborghini, bear with me, I'm going to be very descriptive. I thought it looked like a penis, right? Like, it's long. Did I say Lamborghini? Limousine. Sorry. When I saw the limousine, I thought it looked like a penis, right? Like, long. And it's entering a tunnel, a relatively narrow tunnel. In that tunnel is a woman, also in the Lamborghini. So in the tunnel is a woman, right? And there's Jungkook. So, and he's looking at the woman. He's chasing the woman. So the woman is representing the tunnel because she is right in front. And Jungkook is representing the penis with the limousine. And that's the action, right? Walking towards the entrance. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Okay, we're on the same page then. And she, like, the look on her face too is like, come here. Like, they both know what they're about to do. Like, two sexy hot people in this particular instance, they each know what they're doing. And like, look at him. He's like seducing her too as well. And she is welcoming it with her eyes, like just being all flirty. Like it's good. It's so good. I love it. I love it so much.
Take me slow. I push up on this funk and give me miracles. With your body, make you know how we love the ride is something we control. You are right. I don't know we control. You are right. I don't know we rock to this. Screaming at this divine that's loving. Oh my love, we rock to this. Screaming at this divine that will survive and test the time. They can't deny our love. They can't divide us. We'll survive and test the time. I promise I'll be right. Standing next to you, standing in the fire next to you. Oh, you know it's deeper than the rain, it's deeper than the pain. When it's deep like DNA, something they can take away. Hey, tick, 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 oh.
Okay, wow, this song. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be reviewing the music video, but this song is so good. Like, I forgot myself for a minute. Okay, let's go back. I forgot myself. I'm sorry. Oh, it was so good. Jungkook is so good. I wanted to say something about the wings. Where is it? Okay, right here.
They can't divide.
Okay, so right here, the wings to me represent the feeling of being high when you're in love. Like, you feel like your head's up in the clouds, you're just on top of the world, like you're free, like you're flying free, because when you love somebody and you want to participate in the act of coitus with that person, like, it's just an amazing, amazing, amazing feeling. Like, oh baby. So that's what I feel the wings represent, because you're on top of the world when you're having sex, and it's with somebody that you've gotten consent from. It's, you both are aware of what's going on, you both welcome enthusiastically what is going on. So when the initial video started with Jungkook's penetration into the woman, this part of this video that shows him with wings signifies that he is flying high. He's enjoying what's going on right now. So I wanted to mention that. And as he's like enjoying what's going on, he is making all the promises, like, we'll survive the test of time, like, I'm standing next to you, like, he's making all the promises, which is what normally happens during sex. Like, whether that partner of yours is gonna keep it out to said sex, well, we will see. Usually no. But for people who are deeply in love, deeply in love, not deeply in lust, there is a difference. But people who are deeply in love, yes, usually, they still stand by their promises made during sex, after sex. For some people, it's not the case at all. Okay, so the fact that, I don't know if you caught it, where is that? Okay, so the fact that the lady is also in the same spot that Jungkook was with his wings, to me, it signifies the fact that she as well enjoys what's going on. Like, she is also feeling what Jungkook is feeling, because she is standing in Jungkook's same spot, feeling what he's feeling. And we've established that he's feeling high. He's feeling like he's up in the clouds. Like, he's feeling happy and free and just, oh my God, he loves what's going on. So for her to be in the same spot that he's in, I feel like she's feeling the same way. Just as high, just as free, just as her head is up in the clouds. Like, it's just, they're both with it. Like, these are both adults with getting down and are doing so enthusiastically. the choreo references the particular thing I'm talking about. That little hip thrust. Yeah, he knows what he's doing. They all know what they're doing. Like, these are professional musicians. They understand references. They understand symbolism. The fact that they're doing all of this and he's hip thrusting in a tunnel that seems to represent a woman's vagina or butt or whatever, or mouth. I don't know. Whatever floats their fancy. The point is a narrow space in a woman's body that they're all dancing in and having fun, having a blast, hip thrusting. Oh my goodness. And also the fact that I'll talk about the lighting in a much later, but after glow, it's kind of like the sunset glow. It has a golden glow to it. It's all about the glow. Sunset glow, golden glow, afterglow, and usually when you're in a loving relationship, you glow. It shows. You're happy. You're everything about your life is going to go well because you have a partner that's down for you, right? So, and especially with sex, good sex with a good partner that you have no you have no you have no reason not to love them, partners that you actually love. You'll be glowing. You'll be radiating positive energy. Oh my gosh. Just standing next to them makes single boys and girls jealous. And single people jealous in general. I know I get jealous just a little bit when I see couples in love because I'm like, damn, I want that happiness, Whether or not I actually want a partner, that's a different story. But the joy that somebody gets from a partner is special. It can be pretty glowy, basically. And he's staring directly at the camera. He's looking at it's you. Oh, the delusions. The delusions. I know that many armies that are watching this music video are completely deluded. This man is charismatic AF. He is enrapturing people. It's just Ooh, and that little, I can't do it, but it was so good. He is hip thrusting. He's I want you to understand what the song is about. I don't want you to get confused. I don't want you to misinterpret. I want you to know your consecutive hip thrusts with hand placement of exactly what I'm talking about. Just look at this. This is good. Sorry. This is good choreography. That's what I meant. 1, 2. Just one more time. For research purposes, one more time. See. Okay. The wall says JK, right? So here's what I think. Stay with me here. Each of those limousines represent thrust. Because they're long, they represent thrusting of the penis. The fact that the wall where he's thrusting into says JK, Jungkook, right? Shows another representation of the consent of the woman in this particular case, because the woman is the one shown in the video, of the woman given permission for JK. She's JK, this is your entrance, come in. And he is going in and going in and go. Each of those limousines are ready to go, one right behind the other. It's just, look how close they are, right? So the JK on the wall is representing the women's consent for JK to come in. Like she is welcoming JK. Like, you know how when you have a welcoming banner, you have the name of the person you want to welcome. She's welcoming JK, and it's etched into the wall too. Like, it's not just some flimsy ass banner that you can replace when when things go rough. You can just replace the banner and put someone's name on it, right? Because it's so easy to take off. So it's also showing that it's also showing the woman's point of view of what's going on as well, because the fact that the woman like etched JK's name on her walls instead of just like putting something very easily removed, right? Like, she permanently put JK's name on it. Basically, it's showing the fact that she's permanently welcoming JK. Like, for her, because the entire song is from JK's perspective, from Jungkook's perspective. So from her, this is an indicator of how permanent she also wants this situation to be, right? So if she was half-hearted about it, she would have again put like a banner or like just a paint on it saying JK, that when she's done with JK, can just be easily removed to, I don't know, somebody else, like Ethan or something, right? Whether it's paint or paints can be painted over, banners with the person's name can be removed and replaced, right? But when you carve it out into your name, into the walls, it shows that this is not something that's going to be easily removed, because this is a representation of the love I have for Jungkook. It's brilliant. Just brilliant. The cinematography, the lighting, the choreography, the lyrics, like it fits so well. It fits so well. And like the standing next to you is so repetitive, because that's the main thing he wants you to take away from it. Like, yes, he's describing the act of sex, right? He's giving so many symbolisms about the act of sex, but at the end of the day, he wants you to know that the main thing isn't that just he's next to you in bed, is that he's next to you whenever, wherever, however many times it needs to be. Like, he's next to you, right? Okay, let's keep going. Look how satisfied she is. Like, okay, look. She's had so many thrusts in her, but most of that, like the main thing that she is enraptured with, she's focused, she is satisfied with, that captures her attention, is Jungkook. Like, see how just pleased and entertained this woman looks staring at Jungkook. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. Like, god damn it. This is so good.
Afterglow, leave your body golden like the sun in the moon.
Did you hear his voice? His vocals were so beautiful. Sun and the moon. I don't have the voice for that. But let's hear it again.
Afterglow, leave your body golden like the sun in the moon. You are ready. You know that all night long we run to this. Screaming out, testify this loving. All night long we run to this. Screaming out, testify that we'll survive. And just the time they can't deny our love. They can't divide us, we'll survive. And just the time is further. I'll be right here standing next to you.
I might be the only one that feels like I'm a third wheel in this situation, because he is making all the promises to her, directly to her. He's not looking at anybody, not even acknowledging anybody else in the room. Like, the spotlight is on him, and his entire attention is on her. Her entire attention is on him. I definitely feel like I'm a third wheel here. third wheel energy. Oh my goodness. Uh like, see what I mean by like flying high, heads up in the cloud, both of them enjoying exactly what's going on. Also, you know, the dance moves have a lot of Michael Jackson inspiration. The jacket reminds me of like, is he mariachi like bands, like, you know, like some sort of like Mexican influence band, especially with the filter they have on the music video, that like orangish stereotypical Hollywood Mexican representation where it's always sunset. It's so silly, but it's always sunset, like that kind of like. So it's giving many different inspirations all in one. Michael Jackson, some sort of Latinx, you know, inspiration on it, and obviously he's Korean as well, and just yeah, it's just good. So many inspirations that just comes together in this beautiful, beautiful music video. I was right to claim this song. I really was, because this is beautiful. Look at this. Are you not a third wheel? If somebody is like this in real life next to me, I'm gonna be like, get a room. Like, I don't want to be here while you why are you having all this tension? Get a room, please. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Like, they're both pretty people, you know. I love it. His seven little tattoo. You know, his commitment to being in BTS at 7. His commitment to. Wait, which hand is he using to caress her face? Is that the hand with the army tattoo? Is it? I don't know. Because if it is, that means very clearly that he's referencing the fact that Army is the person he's doing all of this for. The person he's like seducing. That's exactly what he's doing throughout this entire video. He's seducing the person he's singing to. If that's the hand, I'm just saying that could be, you know, if it's not the hand, then obviously this particular interpretation is trash. But if it's the hand, this is the way I will see it. He's using the hand because he has Army tattooed on his knuckles to indicate that this woman he's caressing represents Army that he is trying to seduce. I don't make the rules. I'm just interpreting it as I see it. So. And also, if you see, there are so many men around this woman. They're basically surrounding her, but she is giving none of them any mind. Her attention is straightly focused on Jungkook. Like, none of these other men are worthy, and all of them are like diverse. Like, I can see, see a black dude here. Like, I can see a diverse group of people, different heights, different statures, all surrounding her, and she's like, she does not care. Jungkook and Jungkook only. Like, it's just it's a well-made music video. The look directly in the camera, like. And also the stage. I didn't talk about the stage. The stage here is obviously an actual stage. He is putting on a performance for her. He is doing his absolute best to show the best part of himself just for her enjoyment. And obviously you can see her. She's just chilling, relaxing, enjoying it all, right? It reminds me of a peacock, right? The male peacock has the most elaborate feathers and pretty colors and everything because you're trying to put on a performance to attract the female, right? The equivalent female of the species. You get what I mean, right? So I feel like that's what he's doing here. He has the lights, the action, like, look at all of it, just highlighting him because he wants to show all the best parts of himself. Like he's running up and down the stage, thrusting on the stage, doing all different kinds of things on the stage because he wants to show the best parts of himself just for her entertainment, right? Again, he's a male peacock showing off pretty much. Yeah, and all the other men are basically fighting for her attention, and she does not care. She does not give a damn. Jungkook is raised above all of them. They are fighting for attention, and they're all lower. But Jungkook's not at their level. He's not fighting for her attention with the rest of the rabble. Like no, he's up there, away from all the nonsense, away from all the chaos, because he knows that he is not on the same level as them. She elevates him to that level. Like that's where her attention is at. All the other dudes are rabble because they are not worthy of her attention. Jungkook is the only one, and that's why he's up there. He's the highlight up there, you know. All the other dudes that are with Jungkook on the stage is kind of like, they're kind of like wingmen, you know, where they do their part to uplift that one, the male of their friend group, and help that male of that friend group to get the girl. So like, you know, it's kind of like you know, they say good things about him. They make sure that what he's wearing to the date, you know, makes sense. Like, you know, like they also help with showcasing and highlighting that particular male, right? Just so that that male gets to show off the best parts of himself and is successful at getting the girl. So that's who the backup dancers are to Jungkook. They're wingmen, the way I see it. Obviously, these are my interpretation. But no matter how much the rabble, basically the failed men on the floor that are not on the stage, the ones that are on the floor, fight, they're not going to win against Jungkook. First of all, they're not going to be on Jungkook's level, and she's not going to pay them any mind. See, like they keep fighting, and she does not give a damn. Like, look at her. She is directly at Jungkook. Jungkook also doesn't give a damn. Like, they could fight or whatever, but he doesn't need to join in the foray and fight as well, because he's like, nah, he knows his worth. He knows his charisma. He's confident in his sexuality. He's confident in his seductive abilities, as he should be. And so he's just doing his own thing. Like, that's why you have the intercuts of Jungkook just kind of dancing and killing it on stage, being absolutely charismatic. And you have the rest of the rabble that have no charisma whatsoever, nothing really going for them, fighting against each other, trying to get her attention. And all of the ones on the bottom of the stage fails. Only Jungkook succeeds because he is Jungkook. Yeah. See, they cleared from the bottom of the stage. They had to give up. They had to give way, because no matter what they did, even surrounding her, she didn't pay them no mind. Fighting against each other, she didn't pay them no mind. They have to give up. It's actually kind of pathetic if they kept going. So now they've left, right? And it's just Jungkook and her, and that's really all that it should be. Okay, so here it very much looks like wings, right? Like it looks like wings. Like he is retreating his wings. So he started out like this and he retreated it like that. I feel like that means like he's coming down from the height. You know, once you've done the devil's tango and you've orgasmed and you're coming down from the height from that. I feel like that's what's going on here. You can see the afterglow. You can see the brake lights of the limousines. You know, basically they're gonna start retreating. You know, like we've gone all the way up high, and then now we're going back. You know, we're coming back out. Penises are coming out from the tunnels, from the hills. He is retreating his wings because he's coming down from the high. Yeah, And look at where he's holding, you know, in terms of like, yeah, he is satisfied. I promise I'm only as crass as this because I'm trying to explicitly explain what I am interpreting from this music video. When you give me a non-sexual music video, I am not as crass at all. See, retreating from the hole. He's directly pointing out what is retreating, like right there. Like I knew they weren't gonna kiss, obviously, but I was like, I thought they were gonna get close enough for their boobies to touch, boobies, chests to touch. Tell me you don't feel like a third wheel. Look at how intense they're looking at each other. Tell me you don't feel like a third wheel. And if you say you don't, you're lying. Because I feel like a third wheel. This is ridiculous. This is just ridiculously good. I love it. I love it so much. I've seen 3 of his music video. I've seen 7, 3D, and Standing Next to You. Standing Next to You is more my taste. Is more my kind of music. The other ones are good and fine. I just personally prefer Sitting Next to You, but I'm gonna talk about the other ones as well. They're really fun things to point out in those music videos. But it's Jungkook, like it's amazing. So from what I see, let me finish it up. Okay, so from what I see, Jungkook didn't write the song, nor did he produce the song. Which, if you know on this channel, like I prefer artists who have some contribution in terms of like rating or producing whatever, because it gives me an insight on what that artist is thinking when they write the song, or what their thought processes and all of that. Sorry, and all of that. So, but with a song like this, you really don't need. I don't need to. Like, there's nothing deeper in terms, like, there's nothing deeper. It's a song about sex. It's a song describing sex, the beginning of sex and the end of sex. Like, it's very clear. I don't know that he needed to have written a song or like talked about it, or even just imagining sex can make you understand where he's coming from. Like, it's not a personal song. That's what I'm trying to get at. So like, yeah, like I don't particularly care that he didn't write it or produce it. It's my favorite song. like I love it so much. It's one of my favorites. I will say one of my favorites. Yeah. So that's Golden. Well, sorry, Golden, Standing Next to You. We will be talking about all the other songs later. I promise I'm not gonna pull a layover and only do one song and that's it. But I normally use Dulcet for my translation, and Dulcet doesn't have layover, unfortunately. Yeah, so I miss them. I miss them so much. I'm sure they must be very busy, which is unfortunate. But I'm sure I can handle with like Genius and all of that. Anyways, so that's the Next to You. Thank you so much for staying throughout my rambling. I know I talk for a really long time, but we're here to chill. I'm not here to just spam reactions. We're here to dive deep into the songs and the lyrics and how it makes you feel and all of that. By the way, I do not recommend this song while studying, because you're not going to study. You are going to be moved into dancing, nodding your head, shaking your booty, something. Like, listen to the song if you're cleaning or you're driving. This is not a night driving song like most of the other songs I've reviewed on this channel. This is daytime, like listen to the song while you're going to work. I promise you it's going to put you in a good mood. Listen to the song while you're cleaning. I promise it's going to make you happy. It might make your cleaning longer because you're probably going to stop and dance at some point. But yeah. So yeah, if you're an active army, I expect you to be actively participating in the success of BTS, which includes streaming their songs. In this particular case, please stream Golding. We want to give it as much recognition and love as it deserves, and it deserves a lot of love, just like all the other songs we have reviewed. Sorry, all the other songs that we will be reviewing on this channel. They're just so well made, absolutely amazing. Indigo, ooh, astronaut, Jack in the Box, layover, phase, D-Day. Oh, they're all good. They're all good. So yeah, like give them a lot of love. Actively participate, stream, and vote. And if you don't know how to stream, you can DM me real quick. You can put it in my comment section. My Twitter is in the description down below. You can always DM me there as well. If you have any questions, you can ask. I'm a baby army. I just got into army in 2023 with face and on the street, right? So I don't know all the answers most of the times. If you ask questions in the DMs or in the comment section, other people are likely to answer in the comment section. So at the very least, there is somebody that is going to answer your question. If it's not me, I probably would forward it to somebody else. I have army friends that I ask questions to, and they help educate me on a lot of things that I don't know. One of them I featured on a previous video on my channel. Yeah, so I just want more armies to be active in helping BTS. Sometimes if you're good at editing, edit a song with Golding, and post it on TikTok or Instagram or something, and let's spread the word. Golden is out. Golden is here to stay. Golden is here to break records. Is here to have you actually not ever break records. I don't particularly care very much, but I like records, like breaking records, only because it shows that more people are tuning into BTS. But it's not an indicator of whether or not the quality of the song is good to me. I like a lot of songs that have never broken records. I like a lot of non-BTS songs that have never broken records. So breaking records isn't really an indicator of quality. It just means that more people are tuning into that particular thing. That means more people are liking what I like. So I'm like, I'm happy with record breaking from that angle, not my artist is better than your artist. Like that doesn't. Fan wars are pointless. But help it just reach more people. If you can make edits and put Golding as the song, as the identified song, so that when they click on the song it takes them to one song from Golding, please do it. I am pretty bad at making edits, but I will try my best. It's probably not gonna be good, but try your best, and that's the most we can ask for anybody. If you can stream Spotify, the playlist is in the description down below. If you can't stream, click on the option where I state station head, because that allows you to have army stream for you. You have to have Spotify Premium and Apple Music. If you want to stream on YouTube as well as streaming on Spotify or Apple Music, you can click again on the link that I provided in the description, where I talk about Sinner, SCENER. They host the watch party where they stream YouTube for you as armies. So yeah, we have armies helping each other out. So just enjoy Golden. At the end of the day, enjoy the songs. And if you want to keep coming back to the channel, well, you know what to do. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But we're going to be having more and more fun. This is a BTS channel, so we focus more on BTS here. So we'll have more and more fun. I think the next one I'm going to focus on is Layover, because Yeah, I was waiting for Doset to translate, but it's not out yet, so I'm just going to attempt to understand layover with um, Google Translate. We'll see how that goes. Anyways, stay tuned for my next video whenever that would come. But I appreciate you. I love you for staying so long. I will see you when I see you. Bye bye.